All right, hello. How's it going, everybody? Looks like my chat still isn't working. I still gotta fix that. Ugh. Someday I will fix my chat. That day is not today. But hello. We're here for more emotional trauma. In a good way. In a very good way. Oh my gosh. Ah! Are y'all as emotionally drained as I am? Because, oh boy. There is so much I want to talk about after this watch along. So much. Well, I say that, but then I'm probably going to be just like crying and unable to actually formulate any coherent sentences and just be like, I love Argonavis. That's probably all I'm going to be able to say. But I'll try to not be like a mush brain before or once the discussion part starts. So okay, so I forgot that when I decided on this time and then, you know, the live happened, I didn't realize that there was like 12 minutes of like just crowd footage. So technically, like I want to like start like the actual performance footage around 8 p.m, which would be me starting the footage like the live now, the watch along now essentially, but like it's literally just crowd footage for like 12 minutes, so like so I'm gonna start the timer now, but essentially once we get up to like the 12-ish minute mark, then that's when the thing's gonna start. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna start it in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so it's just gonna be literally 12 minutes of of crowd footage, so yay! Hooray for crowd footage! I'm actually so jealous of like literally everyone that went to that live, because like not only is it like an Argonavis live, it was in Hakodate. Oh, just I kept seeing all these pictures of like JP Navis like in Hakodate, and then like going to like Lucky Piero and like going to all like the different sites that were in like the anime and just a bunch of other different things, and they had all their merch with them, and I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That's like my dream. It was like when I went to second live, I was very like I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know anybody, and I had no idea what was happening. Except Chiku. I did see Chiku there. That was very awesome to meet her. But other than that, like, I'd love to like, you know, just, you know, go back and be able to like experience everything in relation to like Argonavis even more so, and, you know, maybe hopefully know some Japanese by then so I can interact with fans. That'd be great. That'd be great. Ah! So, because I don't have chat in OBS, I have to look at the stream and actually, wait a minute, I can just use my phone. That's a good idea. I should use my brain more, you know. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, I do know about AA side shutting down. That's kind of, you know, that's kind of disappointing. But, you know, I can't say I didn't kind of see it coming, but you know what? With all the other amazing news that we've got, it's been easier to handle at least. And we'll definitely talk about it more after the live rewatch, so. Yeah! Yeah, so this live is it's archived, but it's like a paid archive. So I put the link in the description to like get to like where the archive is being hosted. I know it's not available everywhere. Like there's like quite a few places that you can watch it from, like countries and regions, but I don't think it's available everywhere. So yeah. If this was like, you know, like a free thing, that'd be so much better, and hopefully one day maybe that'll be possible, but you know. Yeah, I wanna support this project as much as I can, especially now, especially after, you know, everything that's going on, so yeah. So, which does remind me, like, after the archive goes down, I'm probably going to unarchive this stream, just because, like, I mean, I guess it depends if I want to keep up this stream of me just, you know, crying over a live that's not being shown. That would be so strange. Oh man, but you know. Yeah, there was a free part that was streamed, like when the live was originally being streamed, but I don't think that's archived, which kind of sucks, but you know, yeah. So do you like my collection of Penlights that I have? Thank God I found someone who made free assets for that. Go check out their link in the description. Bless free assets. Otherwise I would not look as cute and cozy and crazy fanatic as I do now. Oh my gosh. But actually, speaking of Penlights, I want to get the new Penlight so bad. Like, I mean, I have one from Second Live, but I just want the new Penlights. And it's got like the new color. Like, I guess, well, obviously it's blue. It's not like a blues, Argonavis invented blue or anything. I mean, they kind of did, but you know. I'm kidding. But like, it's Voyage blue. It's like the official Argonavis blue. Like, especially, I feel like that means like a lot more now that, you know, Argonavis is like separated from like the Bang Dream name. In a sense, it just feels like, oh, it's not just like, you know, Argonavis blue, it's Voyage blue. Because Argonavis is on this voyage, on their own path towards their own goals and whatever cheesy BS you want to say. So. Oh, we've got the crowd footage on live now. We're seeing all the JP Navis in their seats. Wish I was you. Oh man. Can I just say this whole live show was just such a vibe. It was so good. Like, it was just so warm and comfy, and like, it just felt like coming home. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but like, it was just, especially because like Argonavis hasn't done like a solo live in literally, when was the last time they did a solo live? Like, not counting, yeah, I think that would have been Starline Special Live. They haven't done a solo live in over a year. Almost a year and a half. That's nuts. So being able to see them on stage again is like, you know, Argonavis doing their thing, you know, all the extra emotions that came with it just because of the situation that's going on right now. Oh, it was a lot. It was good. little bit of a cathartic feeling, I guess. Kind of, you know, seeing them like succeed even more so than like they usually do, just because of like, you know, this new venture that they're going on and stuff. But again, I'll talk more about this later once, you know, we go through all the announcements and everything and we've cried a little bit, so yeah. Oh my gosh. The new game? I'm intrigued to see what they're coming up with, because from the interview that they did with the CEO, what's his name? Kazuma Murasake? I can't remember his name. I'm so sorry. I need to learn his name. But the new CEO of like Argonavis Co. like they did like a 4Gamers interview with him, and then they mentioned that like it's not going to be a rhythm game and will be more story focused. What that means, I'm not sure. Like everybody's like kind of like thinking, oh, it's gonna be something like, you know, like A3, that's gonna be more like a quote unquote idol raising game where you just kind of like tap the characters and have them do stuff and they bring rewards and then you just keep repeating that. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, I mean, that's obvious, that is a possibility, but as we've seen, Argonavis kind of does their own thing. they're just like, hey, we're gonna do this and we're just gonna roll with it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they came out with something completely out of the blue that we weren't expecting. You know what? I'm fully here to embrace that. I am a little sad that it's not gonna be a rhythm game, but like, you know, as we've seen, like things can change, things can happen that we aren't going to expect. So you know what, like if it comes later or doesn't come at all, you know, I can accept that. So I just want to be here to support my boys while also having my opinions as well. So I will never stop having opinions. That is unfortunately just who I am now. Oh my gosh, the stage play. I originally wasn't going to get the stage play, pre-order it or anything, because like, you know, that thing is crazy expensive. But then I realized, oh, the release date is like just before my birthday. Can I justify it? And then I decided I could justify it. So that is happening. Well, not all hope is lost. My friends want to watch it with me or have expressed interest in watching it, so I will watch it with them at some point, so. Yeah! By the way, I hope you guys are doing all right, taking care of yourselves after literally the last like 2 days just being a complete roller coaster of emotions and stress and just a whole bunch of who knows what's going on right now. like I was asleep when that announcement came out about AA side. I was dead asleep. I might have woken up in the middle of the night, but I wouldn't know. I don't remember anything. All I remember is waking up around like 8 a.m., looking at my phone and just seeing all these notifications and being like, wait, what's going on? Well, what? Like trying to process all of that news in such a short amount of time was just, it was a lot. It was a lot to take in. So, oh man. But like I was like, you know, kind of shocked at first, and then I was like, oh, like this is kind of cool, like what they're doing, like, you know, branching, like having their own company or whatever for this game and stuff, or for the project. And then I ended up kind of, you know, crying about it a little bit just because of, you know, emotions and everything, and then just kind of calming down and stuff. And oh, 12-minute mark. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the BMG so then we can all listen to the live without extra background noise, aside from my lovely voice commentating and being annoying generally. Oh my gosh. Like when this originally started broadcasting, it was 4 a.m. for me. I am so tired, but I'm so high on like adrenaline. It's not even funny. I'm gonna crash so hard after this. I had coffee just so I could stay awake for this. But generally, coffee doesn't really do much for me, so we'll see. We'll see if this lasts enough for me, or if I'm just gonna be like dying halfway through. I'll just be fading out. Oh, baby! them so much. Oh my gosh. Like, when I say I've never loved a band more, or a group of anime characters more, or a group of voice actors more, like, Argonavis is completely out of the realm of anything that I've ever loved before. And also just the way they just start out with Ki to Boku ra wa, like, right out of the gate, like, dang! Oh my gosh. Wasting no time. Let's go! Do 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 do. I need to learn these lyrics like immediately. So I didn't pre-order the CD because like at the time I didn't have a job, so I was trying to save money, so I unfortunately had to pass out on this, but eventually I will get it for my collection. I have too many CDs for my own good, and they're all just Argonavis. Ah, the triple jump is so cool. I love that. Why is this song so good? Do 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 do. Masa's such an angel. I love him. Ah! Like, I don't think I've ever been such a huge fan of like a seiyuu before until Masa just appeared in my life and was just like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, oh gosh, hello. Oh my gosh, the singing! Oh, I love when they all sing together. It's just so sweet. Ki to boku ra wa. Yeah, oh my gosh. I was so worried about Hyusuke just suddenly taking a hiatus. Like, I thought something was wrong, something had gone horribly wrong. But, at least right now it seems like things are okay. Like, some people are speculating that, like, he took time off to, like, you know, sort out some details with the company or whatever. So, I think that's, like, the best, like, outcome, or at least one of the best outcomes for the reason that he took hiatus. I'm more than happy to assume that was the reason. So too many CDs? No such thing. Of course, until your storage gets to be an issue and you're like, where do I put all my CDs now? Ah! Yes, Masa! Like, how to describe the love in my heart for this guy? Like, I've cried over him multiple times. Just because, like, he's touched my heart in so many different ways, just by, like, you know, how passionate he is, and how much he loves music, and how much he loves the band and the project, and how much he puts into the project. And, like, actually, about 2 years ago at this point, almost 2 years, there was, they used to have a radio show called Radio Line. This is where I sent in my letter that they read, but on the main segment that they broadcasted, he said that he almost gave up being a musician until the Argonavis project auditions, or I guess, no, he got scouted for Argonavis. So, like, literally, like, Argonavis is, like, a huge reason for him to keep doing music, and it just, I couldn't ever imagine Argonavis without him. I know there's a similar story for Mai too. Like he almost gave up being a voice actor. Argonavis was like his last audition, and then he was like, "Oh, if I don't get anything after this, then I'm just gonna quit." And then Argonavis was there for him, kept his voice acting dream alive, and oh man, I remember when I listened to that the first time, I cried so much because I couldn't imagine Argonavis without them. Like, even back then, they were so important to me, and they're still very important to me, and I'm so glad that Argonavis has them, and Hyusuke and Morishi and Hey. It really wouldn't be Argonavis without all 5 of them. Also, Kanose is playing right now. Sorry, I totally got, like, caught up in my talking. Kanose! The song is so underrated. It's so good. たどり着くように I didn't finish Remake Our Life. I watched like up to like episode 4, I think, and then I was over at my friend's place and we were just watching it, and then we ended up watching something else afterwards, and I never picked it back up. That was back in August, so I gotta pick it back up again. Just finish it for Masa. You know what? The collection grows. It will continue to grow until it can grow no more, which will be never. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, actually, ever since getting to this project, and kind of Bandori in general, well, back when this was still Bandori, but more so, like, especially when I got into Argonavis, like, when I started listening to, like, songs after, like, you know, kind of getting more interested in Argonavis, I was like, oh, I can hear the bass part here, and oh, this is, like, the drums, and then, like, all, like, the little parts that, like, I would have never, like, you know, listened to, or looked to listen for in the first place, and I kind of want to learn how to play bass, but I don't know. I feel like I don't. Well, first, I don't have a bass, and I've no. At least at the time, I don't have any plans to get one anytime soon. So, but it's kind of a little dream of mine to maybe try bass and see if I like it. They did say it was gonna be story focused, but they didn't say anything about it being a visual novel. Like, we literally have like no details about it. So I'm gonna, like, you know, keep my expectations kind of on the down low until they start releasing more stuff about it, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what's happening. So, but like right now, we literally have no idea. Other than that, it's just not gonna be a rhythm game, and it's gonna be more story focused. Yes, go hey. Let's go. Get that drum roll going. Yes. Well, not really a drum roll, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, this is the segue into What If Wonderland. Oh, I love this song. Do 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 do. Do I like Shu's voice actor? I do. I like Sakaki Harayuki. Even though his name trips me up a little bit sometimes. But I like him. He's funky. He's a funky dude. He truly does play Shu, like, the best way. Like, I don't think anyone else could have ever been Shu. Good morning! Good What If Wonderland, oh no, what if Wonderland, 魔法が解けない. Woo! Ah, this One of my favorite parts about Gaiden If, I still did not understand that anime at all. It confused me to no end. Still watched it though. But yeah. どんだいの足をのみなきれたほころびとかけら探してみよう過去今未来地図広げて飛び込め不思議の向こうここからださ僕らまだ Day by Day 中見たみの途中戦闘争の手でみようか Stand up! Yay! Woo! Alright! This must sound so strange if you're not watching along. You see all these random parts of the songs, you're just like, what? Without context, this would just be so strange. Aw, I'm so glad I was able to show you the project. It's one of my favorite things too, if not my actual favorite thing in the whole world. Like, it's just it's something very close to my heart. So sometimes I think about like just, you know, when I first got into this project and all I really wanted was just to find more people who liked it, and I was just like going around trying to find people who even mentioned like the slightest bit about it and was like, hey, I hear you like this thing or you're interested in this thing. May I tell you more about it? And literally that's that's how my Argonavis fan days began. Until I kind of evolved into this quote unquote unofficial Argonavis PR manager. Started out as a joke, and then I kind of really adopted the name. So... oh my gosh. And yeah. That era of me was so wild. I was so driven and so passionate back then. It was in a very, like, I mean, not that I'm not passionate and driven now, but like, back then in that era, like, oh, that was wild. I was a completely different type of passionate and driven. Oh man. If you don't mind me singing along, I will continue to do so because I'm trash. All right. Woohoo! ぐるぐるに逃げる現実を今僕らはヴァンガード熱くなるより勇気二人しよう何も怖くない行こうぜ心のナビゲートは任せてよ世界が始まり音の響かすか僕ら魔法が解けたかい答えを見つけたい Yeah! Woo! Yeah! I got Alex! They make me the happiest girl in the world, I swear. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't notice. If he did, that's so cute. That's Ko-chan! I love Ko-chan. He's stolen my heart multiple times. Okaeri! Yeah! You are Goryo Yuto! We stand harder than ever before! I love Mai's clips! His hair clips are so cute! And the way he like holds his bass too, just like it's just like one cute little package. He's like, hello, like he's ready to play bass, ready to slap that bass. Let me see. I never thought that something from my Card Fight Vanguard days would follow me all the way here to my Argonavis days, but here he is, the legend himself, Morishima Shuta, the man. Hey! Also something following me from my Haikyuu days. It's wild. It's very wild. Oh, he's extra cute in this live. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna cry. He's yeah. Yoroshiku, hey hey. I love him. I love him so much. Ah! Onegaishimasu! My heart can't take much more of this. Yeah, I did. Like, I mean, I still kind of follow it now, but like back in like the day in like what 2013 was when I first discovered it. I was like completely obsessed with it. Kaitoshiki was my everything. I still love him, but like back then was like, whew, I was thoroughly in love with everything Card Fight Vanguard related. No more rain on your heart, yeah! Ameagari Sakamichi! This is one of my favorite Argonavis songs. Like, oh my gosh, when this just like started playing at the end of the anime, I was so blown away. I was not expecting this at all. And it's like, it's such like an uplifting song with like melancholy, but it's like looking towards the future. As we've seen, Argonavis is like the king at doing. It's like taking all the struggles that they have faced and just using it to propel themselves forward for a better future. I think that's great. I sound like a motivational speaker right now. Oh, sorry. から君と最後に登った道で揺れる感情前が見えなくて夜空に呼ばれたような気がしたんだほら星が見えるよ Yeah! Ah! I love this song so much! One day I will cover this song. You just watch me. This and every other song in the project. Actually, just a thought, but like, if somehow, by some miracle, they start releasing instrumentals with the CDs again, like they did for the first two singles, I would weep tears of joy. I've missed the instrumentals so much. Oh, that would make me so happy. Please, I beg. Please bring back the instrumentals! I know they exist! You keep using them in the background of all your live streams! 出会った頃から信じていたんだこ かの向こうに Yeah. Low key, I would love to have like a long note battle with Masa. I would probably lose, but I wanna test my how long I can sustain a note compared to him, because like he's the king of like long notes sustaining. Holy crap. That would just be I mean, not just because I want to sing with Masa, like obviously yeah, but like oh man. I am cringe and I embrace it. That's what I've learned through my journey. I am a huge fangirl, full of cringe, and I've come to accept it. Even though I will constantly make fun of myself. どこからで一歩なったを I should make a TikTok? I'm gonna be real. I have no idea how that app works. It scares me a little bit. The only time I ever see TikToks is like on Twitter if someone reposts them. Other than that, I don't know anything about it. I've tried looking through it. No. Personally, not my my platform, but who knows? As we've seen, things are prone to change in the future, so who knows? Maybe one day, but probably not. Enough about TikTok. Let's get back to Islam! I'm so happy that they played this song, because like literally the only other time they played this was during the stage play, and not a lot of people saw that because, you know, they didn't have an overseas like link to watch it, so it's just kind of been stuck in like Argo stage play purgatory until now. So, oh, it's such a good song too. I love it. Singing so many anthems today. And like the little rap that like Morishi and Hyusuke have during like the verses. Oh, so good. I love it. We love it. We want more, please. His spin, I love when Masa spins. Just, he's so, oh man. I love it. I love it. It's just everything. It's everything to me. And like his smile. Oh my gosh. Like, if you see this man smile and you don't feel your heart melting, you're lying. You're like 500% lying. Like, you know, his eyes scrunch up and he's just like, he's got those like those cheeks and he's just so happy and he's like, oh my gosh, I love him. He brings me so much joy and so much confidence and courage and everything cheesy and blah blah blah, you know. Oh, this like arrangement for the instruments is so good. It's so good. I wish I had more musical knowledge. Then I could say more than just it's good. Yeah, we're gonna like discuss like a bunch of like the stuff after the rewatch. So but yes, we all do know about like the whole situation. So yeah, for now we're just gonna jam out to Argonavis! Woo! Thank you for understanding! Because we have a lot to discuss after this is done. Yeah! Do, do, do. Waiting for the next song to start. Yeah. Wait, is this when Hyusuke has his solo, or is that later? No, that's later. Okay. I was like, what song is coming up next? It's Why! It's Why! We won't be able to spam this anymore during events to tear. Why was the meta? We will always remember that. I don't think I'll ever be able to listen to Why again without being like, having a little jump scare. Like, oh no, it's Why. But I love this song, like, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love this song. Alright, let's do the Why pose! I don't know why! 胸苦しくなりのなぜ楽しい日々過ごしてもふと思い出すのはなぜ空は晴れても Whoa, whoa, まばゆい日々 Whoa, whoa, ありがとう Whoa, whoa, 一緒にいられるだけでいいそれだけでいい Oh my gosh, yes. Their stylists need a raise because they did such a great job. Oh my gosh. こぼれた Let's go guitar! Oh my gosh, just like there's so much focus on Hyusuke in this live, building up to like the reveal with him in the company, and just I think they did a spectacular job with that. So pretty. My dream is just to go to another Argonavis live just so I can do the Y pose when they sing Y. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I don't know why. Yay! Why pose? Why pose? Why pose? Why pose? Why pose? Woo! Yay! And when like Masa and Hyusuke start doing the white pose too, it's just my heart so full of love and warmth and happy feelings. I kind of wish I was able to like, you know, watch Hibana Chiru, but like, again, I was in that period where I needed to save money, so I couldn't. So, but I've heard that it was like epic beyond all proportions, and yeah. Especially when I saw the photos afterwards and saw like Olga Jin had like dyed his hair like silver. Oh my gosh, I was like, what? Nayuta? Hello? And like, oh, he looks so good with silver hair! Ah! And also, speaking of dyeing hair, can we just like appreciate Hey going blonde for this live? We love him! Ah! So good. So good. So good. Oh, speaking of Hey, oh, it's the merch segment. Yay! It's time for Argonavis to take all of our money. Yay! This whole segment is just so everything. It's everything to me. I think if Argonavis did like commercials for literally anything, I would buy it. No matter what it was. If it was like car insurance, yeah, I'd buy it. Air fryer, yeah, I'd buy it. They have Masa being like the hype man for all the merch. That's so cute. And he's like, you know, trying to act as Ren. He's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like this. And the founder's like, yes, exactly. Oh my gosh, this part was so funny. This is so funny. I do like that logo design. It looks pretty cool. Basically, I think Morishi's just like, you know what "you" means, right? And then Ren's like, Yuto. It stands for Yuto, right? And then Morishi's like, he's like, wait, no, that's not right. That's not right. Oh, so cute. They really have like their fans in mind. They have Navis in mind for real. Like they care so much about navigators, and they do their best, and they want us to have the best. And he was a bit early in hyping up the merch. Yay! Oh, I love this part too. My subtle water runs. But that's not the only reason I like this part. This part is actually, I believe, a reference back to first live when Wataru was like, oh, here's a spare pick, and here's a spare for the spare, and here's a spare for the spare for the spare, and here's a spare for the spare for the spare for the spare, and so on and so forth. And he just keeps giving him towels. It's just... They're just making so many callbacks to first live, and it makes me a little emotional, because like that was like their first full stage together, because you know, Hey was introduced in like the encore of Zero Beyond Live, but he wasn't on stage for the whole live. And first live was like, you know, the stage where all 5 of them had begun their journey as Argonavis from Bang Dream, but now they're starting as from Argonavis, so in a way, like, this is like a callback to their beginning and a sort of farewell to this one era of the project as they move forward. And just, oh, it's so bittersweet, but like, man. And then we have Hyusuke struggling with the Penlight again. It's so funny. Chiku earlier was just like, is there anything Hyusuke can't do? He's so powerful. And I was like, work a Penlight. he struggles so much trying to like turn it on and change the colors, and it's so funny. So funny. Oh, I love him. I love him! Yes, gay! It's okay, you can't work at Penlight, it's okay! I love you anyways! Oh, I want this Penlight so bad. So bad. Yes, yes, that is yellow. That is yellow. Voyage blue! The official Argonavis color, Voyage blue. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. It's such a nice blue too, like, I love it. Yeah, they went from 3 to 4 to 5 to 10 to 25 members. Wait, technically no, it was 3 to 4 to 5 to 10 to 15 to 25. I guess unless you count, like, you know, just like the individual bands being released and stuff, but like they slowly built up to be 25 members and maybe more in the future. And that's so exciting. He's struggling trying to turn off the Penlight. Oh, I love him. When will I say something different? Absolutely never, because I have no vocabulary. Help! Storyline! When I realized that this song was the intro to Second Live, I lost my mind. They foreshadowed that song so long ago before the anime even started, and I was absolutely shooketh. Very shooketh when I heard in the anime, and I was like, wait a minute, I've heard this before. Where have I heard this before? No. So that was that was a very nice surprise. I love when they like tease songs and like trailers without you realizing that they're teasing new songs until they like play them, and then by the time you realize, you're just like in shock. So それがいつ存在証明になるよ目の前で耳元で約束を歌ってる僕の声はここだよ君が受け取ってくれると信じたいだって心が手と手で結ばれた夢のようなサリラインたどりながら君と僕とで何も描こう初めて作った歌はどこまで届くのかなもう知らない明日へ瞳続けていけばいい走り出そう掴み取れきっとGod has no luck with that Penlight. The only thing that can stump God, a Penlight. Oh, it's so funny. I love it. It's so silly. He can manage public relations, but cannot work at Penlight. And we love him for that. Yeah, like whoever did the audition process for this project chose the right people for the parts. Like, oh my gosh, they also deserve a raise. Actually, everybody in the Argonavis project deserves a freaking raise. Like, I think just in general, from like getting out of, you know, Bushi's clutches in general. For the most part, like, I mean, like, yeah, they're still connected through like Bushi music and stuff, and like, it's not like they completely separated, but like, you know, It isn't called Argonavis Co. for nothing, so that was a huge power move on their end. So very proud of them. 勇気とくれない歌って愛し合ってくれたのは君だよ汗なかな I tried to sing it the original octave, it didn't work. That one part, actually for a lot of Argonavis songs, there are just some parts that are just slightly out of my range that I can't sing. And it's like, I wish I had a bit of a lower range so I could hit those lower notes. That would just be like a dream come true for me. Just like expand my higher range, expand my lower range, just be a whole god at singing. That would just be like my dream. 走り出そうつかみと駅と巡れスターリーライのマット Yeah, Masay's birthday was so, like, it was recent. It was like a couple days ago. Like, wasn't it like the day before the announcement? Or like, it was very close to like the AA side announcement. So that must have been a roller coaster for him. I felt so bad. But like, it was his birthday. I was so excited for him. Also, I didn't realize he was that young. Like, he's 25? What? Since when is he 25? Bro. Oh my gosh, the intro to Yuseiyu, unmatched by anything. This intro of Morishi playing the piano, kind of resembling like his introduction in the anime when he was like, you know, just playing in the classroom in the university before Yuto found him, and then Masa like with the light, kind of just like he's holding like a star in his hand. Like, this whole image is just absolutely gorgeous. And then he kind of raises it up into the air ever so slowly as it goes and joins the rest of the stars in the sky. It's so beautiful. 長い夜を待つ星座の果て凍える指先で夜空なぞり一人星を数えた Like, this is one of those songs where I can't sing the original octave in some parts, but then other parts I can, and it drives me nuts. Because again, I would love to cover this song. I probably have to pitch it up a little bit though. But there's like an instrumental that came with this song, so like that's possible at some point in the future, maybe more so than the others. But who knows? I feel like half of this stream is just me talking about what covers I want to do. Sorry. 幾千と幾万と星は流れ夜空は描く流星雨僕らの胸を照らし続けてる Shining Shining 手を伸ばしてみる You know what? At this point, I might as well do like an Argonavis project karaoke stream or something. How that would work, I don't know. I just know I want to sing all these songs, so I should dedicate a stream to sing all of them. That would be fun, I think. このまま走り続けていいかな 「 Yeah, a lot of the voice actors, like this is like their first role or like one of their first few roles. Like especially with like Argonavis and Gyraxia. And like I love this trend of like, you know, using projects like this to kind of like start up like Seiyu's careers. And it's just cuz like they're doing amazing things in these projects and I think that's great. And like kind of in relation, there's like, you know, Sidem's new group C First. Though I believe all of them are rookie seiyus as well. And that's awesome because they're all crazy talented. Just from what I've heard. I love C First. C First is great. Not to get off topic, I just remembered that was a thing, but you know. But honestly, I think it's really cool because like Phantom Mars has a lot of like pretty like well-established seiyus. I mean, they've got like, you know, Lansbury Arthur, Yonaga Tsubasa, Fukuyama Jun. Like, Wada Matsuya is like holding his own with the rest of Phantom Mars, and I think that's like he's doing a phenomenal job. And then like Ayukawa Tayo, like I feel like he's had like stage roles, but like not voice acting roles. He's kind of, I think he's like in the same boat as like Shinichi, Hashimoto Shinichi, and like and Heihei, that they're primarily like stage actors or like haven't done a lot of voice work until now. So yeah, I just think they're neat, and I think he's neat. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, like Lansbury Arthur, the first time I ever heard him was in Starmue back in 2016 for his like his debut role. I don't remember the name of his character was, but he was like the blue guy in Starmue. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, like fist bump, Starmue, awesome. But yeah, and then I just realized when I realized that, and I was like, oh, he's part of this project now. Oh my gosh. Like just these weird connections from like things in my past that were like, you know, all coming together in this one project was just it just made it more special for me for just personally, so Oh, C First isn't part of the Argonavis project. It's part of Idolmaster Side M. Um, the only reason I brought them up is just because like their seiyus are also rookies, so I just kind of made that connection with like Argonavis project bringing out a lot of rookies as well. So sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. I am thinking of like playing Growing Stars, the new mobile rhythm game for Side M. I'm thinking about playing that on stream at some point. I don't know when though, but you know, maybe one day. Maybe one day. It's the Yuta solo! I forgot what was coming up next, and then I just see Hyusuke bathing in the spotlight with an acoustic guitar. When I tell you, I cried when I first watched this. I was in tears. This solo just completely encapsulates like the raw skill and talent that Hyusuke has. Like, if he doesn't get a solo career sometime in the future, I'm gonna throw hands because you can't watch this performance and not think that he is not solo career worthy. He is. He could top the music charts. I believe that wholeheartedly. And apparently I heard that he arranged this? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100% sure. I saw this on my timeline and I'm not sure if this is correct. But if he did arrange this song, this man has too much talent. But I will let him keep it all because he deserves it. Yusuke! I hope they release a studio version for this. I want to listen to this for the rest of my life. It's just so pretty. And also it's in the same key as acoustic Ryuseiyu. So also, that is a very pretty acoustic guitar he has. The red and like the patterning on it, on the like, I don't know what it's called, but like that little kind of plastic bit that goes around like the bottom of the circle, the hole. I don't know guitar terminology. I'm sorry. I'm like making a fool of myself. Yeah, he's a singer-songwriter. Good for him. How to express how much I love this man and all of like the talent and skill that he has and how much he's just so good. Like, I feel like this is a performance that even if you're not interested in the Argonavis project, if you just listen to this, you would fall in love. You would absolutely fall in love with this performance of his. Like, out of context, this is like fantastic. Now I'm just looking at the timer and I'm realizing that it resets after an hour, so please don't be confused. I didn't realize this because I haven't played this past an hour of footage. It's also a free version that I have, so I'm thinking maybe if I bought the whole, like the full version, then it would go past like an hour, but I'm not gonna do that, so. Yeah! Yeah, oh my gosh, like I remember looking in the background of one of his videos for like Hibiki men's style, Hibiki style men's or men's Hibiki style, I forget the name. Words are just being reversed in my head, but he has like at least 4 guitars. At least it's probably maybe more that we haven't seen, and he's got like a whole studio set up. That's literally like my dream. Is to have like a badass setup like that for a studio. Like, that would be so good. It's gonna have, like, you know, that area just kind of, you know, compose and do all that stuff. And, like, he even wrote an original song with, like, fan submissions for, like, lyrics and stuff. I think it was, like Blue Dot or something like that. I can't remember exactly what the name was, but, like, it was on, like, the Mensiviki, style, one of the episodes. And it was so good. And then he also composed that Vocalite song, too. Huh? That was fantastic. Oh yes! This intro to Starting Over that confused literally everyone. We're like, what? What is this? What is this referencing to? I thought it was gonna be a new song, but it was not. It was Starting Over. But you know what? I've missed like Argonavis Starting Over. Like literally the past few times that they've played Starting Over, it's always been like the crossing like version with Nayuta, and while that is a good version, I like the Argonavis version better. I'm sorry, nothing against like Gyraxia or Nayuta or Ogajin, but the Argonavis versions of like every crossing compilation song that they have, I just personally hold closer to my heart than like the others. So the glockenspiel, please. That'd be so great. They should really have like more like instrument varieties as well. Just kind of go on that train that they've been doing. So that'd be pretty cool. Go for it, so do it now. Only you can do it. 答えはみつなななななな I forgot the lyrics for a second. 僕に勝てるのは僕だけ、そして君に勝てるのは君だけ。負けられない相手はすぐそこにいる。諦めをしない、まだ終わらない、覚悟決めた挑戦状。最高ぜ、運命なんて言葉振り返って今その先まだやれる、そう信じて。運命未来を全てさ打ち抜こう、君となら見えるトリガーを starting over. Go for it, so do it now, only you can do it. Yeah, like the red lights were just like, what? I was actually a little worried that Gyro was just gonna come out of nowhere. I'm like, no, this is Argonavis' stage. Gyro already had their stage, but no, that wasn't what happened. So again, nothing against Gyro, but like, I like it when the bands kind of like have like their own like things apart from like the collaborations or like the crossovers that they have, because it's like, you know, they got their own time in the spotlight. I appreciate that. So I yes, my slap that bass. Let's go. Woo! Yeah! This guitar solo has slapped for years and will continue to slap through the tests of time. Psycho 限界なんて言葉振りほどいて今その先まだやれるんだろう、行こうぜ。運命未来を全てさ打ち抜こう、君抱いてくれる、もう一度 starting over。 最高ぜ。Go for it, so do it now, only you can do it. Go for it, so do it now. Ugh. So good, I love starting over. Argonavis is starting over. No wonder they have so many songs about like starting over or restarting and, you know, again, and you know. I always thought that was an interesting thing, like that they had 3 songs that were basically about like, you know, again, starting over, you know, that sort of thing. And now we know there may have been a reason behind that. Maybe. If it was intentional or not, I don't know, but like at this point you can kind of connect the dots and at least make that sort of connection even if it actually wasn't supposed to be a thing. I guess it was just fate, you might call it. 運命だ. Oh, this intro to Junction was so good. And like this, the effects and everything that's going on. Oh man. Whew. It's good, it's good. 何度だってぶつかって交わって自信つぎだろう。Rolling with a rolling 願望と全部かけたんだけ。この先はなたらら無限無限無限 Let it go タタタタタタ Crossing battle Da 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 da. I love Junction. It's so good. I remember when they revealed this, in like the trailer for Junction AG. Whew, so good. I was actually like kind of like blown away. I wasn't expecting it. And also another like Ren Yuto duet. At that point I was like, okay, why isn't Yuto the second vocalist for Argonavis at this point? He basically is. Especially with how many like times he's like sung backup in duets and stuff. Like, come on. At this point, they just need to make it official. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da 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 ba da ba 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 ba. Sorry, I'm just like headbanging right now. This part is so good. 一度絶対離さないあの絶対的な光の果て今のタタラタララタタ揺れて感じてつながって One day I will properly learn the lyrics for this song. One day. It's on my list. One day I will cover all of the Argonavis project songs. You just watch me. You watch me. I will do it. Or at least I'll attempt to. I don't know if I could sing a Phantom Iris song. They're like, as much as I love Phantom Iris songs, the genre just does not suit my voice. My voice doesn't carry those songs as well as, you know, Lance by Arthur carries them. So it's like, I could try, but you know. I'm much better with like the kind of like energetic kind of like pop punk rock kind of vibe. So yeah. God, how long was this live? Is it like close to like 3 hours? Well, I'm not gonna check because I might pause the video by accident, so I'm gonna just let it run and see how it goes. I might have to stop singing at some point so my family can go to sleep. Oh, Hoshigajimaru! I was singing this song earlier. It was stuck in my head. So good. I love this song. Oh, the Junction AG stage outfit's so good. I personally like Argo's better than Gyro's just because the red was a bit much, but like it was still pretty good. Like the whole style and vibe of it, chef's kiss. Fantastic. きっかけなんて本当は何でもよかったんだな君が見つけた歌が寂しいのなんて今だけどれくらいの Yes to No 君と僕とで作ろうか今をよく見てこの瞬間をもっと捕まえた先へとそして僕らの星が始まるかすかになってるその音が、生きてる証1万5年先の銀河解き放って始まった物語そうさこんなところで諦める文明じゃないよね Hey! 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 Woo! Oh my gosh, this is reminding me when I was at Second Live and they played this song for the first time during the encore. Oh, I was so impressed because like at the time like Masa didn't really like the songs that they had for Argonavis, like, you know, they had like a pretty considerable range, but like this song had like a higher like range of notes than usual, and he like hit them so well. I was so impressed, especially like Second Live was a very tiring song, like not song, set list. There was a lot happening, so the fact that he was able to do that even though he was tired, oh, I respect him so much. He's so great. I wish to have that kind of endurance. I'm like 3 songs in and my voice is dead afterwards. So I need to learn not to go so hard at the beginning so then I can, like, you know, preserve my voice. 希望という夏ならそうならそう僕らしかできないならそうならそう諦める文面じゃないから Yeah! Guitar! And then bass! And then keyboard! And drums! Boom! You gotta love when the mics cross signals and you get that really loud, piercing sound. Oh, man. I say that sarcastically, though. But I mean, sound technical difficulties are gonna happen, so... Yeah, no. Da 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 諦める運命じゃないよ Yeah, wow, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this part is so cute. And there's like Masa with his arm around mine. He is gay. Oh, I like their dynamic. I like this friendship, and I like this character dynamic with, like, you know, Ren and Yuto and Wataru. I think they're neat. The original anime trio, I think, deserves a little more love and appreciation. 'Cause they're funky. I think they're neat. They're very neat. Yay! I forget what song comes after this. I don't. What song's coming up next? I don't remember. I feel like this morning was just like such a blur. Oh, is this like the end of the set list before it goes into the encore? Because if it is, I can't remember if this is the song that I'm thinking it's going to be. But if it is, I don't know if I'm ready. Everybody, oh my gosh, everybody's like, just, you know, everyone's so supportive of this project. Like, even just in the applause, you could hear them just being like, trying to give like all of their love and support to everything. Just, I remember everyone was saying, like, at this point, like, everyone was like worried that, like, you know, the news was gonna be like bad, like all the announcements weren't gonna be good announcements, but like, thank God we were proven wrong, because like, especially how like emotional everything got, I wouldn't be able to handle it if it was bad news. Oh yeah. Yep. Fellas, we're at goal line. You got your tissues ready? It's gonna break my heart. いつか見た希望にはたどり着いたかい Another part where I can't reach the low note and that bothers me. ここまで来たんだろう Yeah, 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 oh, yeah, yeah, yeah 生きてるだけじゃ死んでいるようだはみ出した思いが溢れ出した悔しい涙に負けないようにと物語の目は生まれそうだったんだ諦めないこと違ってきたんだ譲れない大原則遠く思えた場所で伸ばしここまで来たけど This song is so special to me. Like this was the first song I ever heard of Argonavis. Even before I released, I found the PV on Twitter, the short PV introducing all the characters. This is where I first heard the goal line, and you know it's been with me ever since. So like it's hard not to kind of feel really emotional about this. So yeah, the way the lights are moving up and down is so cool. And then like the starry light background that they have going on. Like I hope they never stop using that because it never gets old. It's so good. Sorry, I know it's coming and I'm trying not to cry, but like I know I'm gonna start crying. So. 濡らせながらどこまで行くんだろう終わりはまだ見えないよ Yeah What's up? Oh. Oh. It's okay. And this part where Yusuke goes up and comforts him. Oh. This moment is so precious. It's like at this part you can just see like how much Masa loves this band and this project and everything that's come with it, even through all the struggles and hardships. And I can only imagine what he's been through emotionally because of everything, and like the hope that he has now for what's to come. So like even if you're not like, you know, like a fan of Argonavis, or like you've like you're like a fan of another band, like you can't deny that the bond that the seiyus have and the strength that they have is so admirable and so beautiful, and I think at this moment, like, there wasn't a dry eye in the audience. There wasn't a dry eye on Twitter or anybody watching the live stream. And now the audience claps for 7 minutes. I'm not even joking. They literally, they clap for the encore for 7 minutes straight. So like, I feel like at least from what I've seen, I think maybe in like the storyline after talk, like he got like a little bit emotional, but that, you know, was like with like it's everybody and stuff, and like, you know, this was like after the live, and they were just kind of talking about, I'm not really sure what they were talking about, but like I guess they were kind of like recounting things that happened in the project up until that point. But like especially now, like on this stage, and like I guess, you know, with all these emotional changes happening, and like even though the future looks so bright, there's a part that's, you know, ending so suddenly, and, you know, being on stage with like the 5 people, like the other 4 people that he started this journey with as a full band. It especially with like, you know, the first like song that they released as a full band as Argonavis, Goal Line was their first single. So especially into like, you know, the message that Goal Line has, this is not the goal. We've still got so much further to go. Even if things are hard right now, we are going to keep going, because we want to reach those hopes that we saw. So it totally makes sense that he got super emotional at the end there. My gosh, in the last couple days, I've cried so much for so many different reasons. It really has been like, I saw this one article from like a news site that does like articles on like male character-centric franchises. I think it's like The Hand That Feeds, something like that, I can't remember, but like one of the opening lines was just like, well, it's been a roller coaster of emotions for like the last 24 hours for Argonavis fans. And I was like, oh yeah, that's like the exact way to put that. We have been through so much. Literally just a whole whirlwind of literally anything and everything the project could have thrown at us, in good and bad ways. So, and I'm assuming, you know, like the seiyus would like have at least had like some kind of notice beforehand, even if only by like a day or two. So this was like, you know, building up for them especially, and then, you know, being on stage in like such a vulnerable state, it's hard. It's just, yeah. That's a good dream. I kind of have the same dream as well. So I hope we both get there someday. And we're still clapping. Only navigators will clap for 7 minutes straight for encore. We are just that powerful. And like I think they clapped for like anywhere like for at least 5 minutes during like Junction when they were setting up the fireworks for starting over. So like navigators are just we're just the coolest, especially like JP navis who have been like, you know, really carrying this project for as long as they have. I mad respect to them, mad respect to JP navis. Thank you for loving Argonavis as much as you do, and for loving them to the point that people who aren't in Japan are able to, you know, find them and love them just as much. So I have no idea how much longer we have to go. I lost track of time. Yeah, like, if I've learned anything from doing auditions for my theater program to get into university, and just doing general auditions like online for like voice stuff and things, the most you can do and the best you can do is just, you know, put in an audition and try. Because, you know, if you don't, you're never gonna get it. Like 100% you're not gonna get it if you don't try. And like, even if you like, you know, you don't think you're gonna get it, it's still a good idea to, you know, try. Because even if you don't get the part or the role or anything, like that experience, even from not getting the role, is going to be beneficial, especially because this you probably already know, but this industry, this entertainment industry is very tough, and you got to be very willing to take criticism and get beaten down and get back up and just keep trying and keep going at it. And it's gonna suck, and you're gonna feel down, and you're gonna feel like that you're not good enough. But it's because of the perseverance that you have, that you love doing what you're doing, and you want to get to that goal that you have in your mind, and, you know, blow it out of the water, that you keep going and trying to achieve the dreams that you have. So please, by all means, keep auditioning, keep doing it as much as you can, and practice, and be kind to yourself, and, you know, sorry, my nose is like getting all disgusting again, sorry. Find like a good balance between, you know, being kind to yourself and being strict with your practice and standards, and just know that you are enough as a performer, a musician, a dancer, whatever it is that you do. You put effort into your craft, and that is more than enough. And now we are back with double A side. We rise for the anthem. And they changed into their first live outfits. Oh, see it on my way. Oh, coming back strong with a sustained long note. Let's go, Masa! Let's go! Good time, bad time. 誰が決めたダブル A 最高の世界は距離一体かけど輝き白か黒いか答えなんてあるのかダブル A 最君を見た生ける理由と過去がえて今日もこう綴る群像劇 Don't let me down 闇の中を進もう後戻りはしないあがいてもがいて決めたことだからイエーイI don't care what anybody says. Double A side is going to be one of my favorite songs for a very long time. Like, yes, it did get very repetitive during loading screens, but like this song is so good. I was obsessed with it when they first came out with the Argonaut with the double A side short MV. I looped it to learn the lyrics. I'm just remembering because that when it was revealed, that was the project info stream where they revealed Gyraxia and Phantom Iris, and I this was so stupid, but I stayed up so late memeing about stuff and getting really excited about the project and the growth that it was happening that I ended up making myself sick. That was not a bright moment in my life, so I try not to do that anymore, because that's not fun. I'm a little more sensible now. If I need to sleep, I will sleep. Like it feels bad when I do miss things because of like time zone stuff, whatever. But I know the boys would want me to be well rested, so, and also that's just better for my health. So, of course, when it's like waking up at like 4 a.m. for like a live show like this, I will make exceptions because you know what? Especially with something like this live show, it's special and needs to be watched. So that's what I'm gonna do. 距離一体影と輝き白か黒いか答えなんてあるのかダブル A さえ君を見た生ける理由と過去輝いて今日もこう綴る群像劇 Don't let me down 闇の中を進もう後戻りはしないあがいてもがいて決めたことだから君と行こう何とも決めたことだからイエーイExcellent. Oh yeah, they play double A side. Steady goes. And then, what else do they play? I know they play Restart at some point. And I was losing my mind over that because I love Restart. I love Restart. I'm so glad that they played Restart at this live. well, no one has come in to tell me to be quiet, that they're going to bed, so I think I'm okay for now. But we'll see. I should probably start being a bit quiet. I feel so bad because, like, I want to be, like, excited and everything, but, like, I probably could have streamed a little bit earlier, but I thought I was going to take a nap after I got home from work. I didn't. So that's on me. Oops. I'm gonna be honest, I still don't know Steady Go's lyrics that well because I'm so used to the first version's lyrics. Even though I've listened to this version longer than the other one. Or have I? I don't know. Either way, these lyrics still feel weird to me to hear. Like the second verse used to be the first verse, and I know it better. Like, I mean, at least the first part of the second verse was like the first verse, and I know that better than the actual first verse. Oh my gosh. Actually, remember, I saw, Chiku had posted something about, like, there's, like, gonna be, like, 5 generations of Navis, and then it was, like, basically, like, from the beginning, from the anime, from the game, or from AA side, from the project rebrand, and then from the new game. And I realized, oh gosh, like, I knew I was, like, oh, like, I had been in the fandom for a really long time, but now I'm just looking at this like, oh gosh, I'm a fandom grandma by these standards. Oh jeez. I'm Boomer Novice. Ay ay ay. I was there when the eggplant jokes were a thing. Nasubi! Right, they did play voice. I forgot about that. How did I forget voice? I'm ashamed of myself. I love voice too. Voice is so good. Also, I love when like the camera gets like shots of like the audience and you can just see the massive amount of penlights and rings that everybody has. It's so funny, but I love it. I love that energy. Like top tier like show fans, like live fans. I love that. I love them so much. Actually, I remember girl I was sitting beside, she's a huge like Hey fan. She had like a whole like bag of like his merch and everything. And she had like what, like at least 4 pen lights, and they were all yellow for Hey. I admire that energy so much. It's so good. So good. Yo, Zoro! Steady Ashi! Steady Ashi! Go, goes! Iconic! I still love this. I love first live outfits. They're just so sleek and so good. And I love the scarf. I love Masa's scarf. It's just so nostalgic too. Oh yeah, and everybody stood up here. Like everyone's standing right now. This Navis are so supportive. Navis love our boys. Oh. Gosh, all these character speeches are gonna be happening. Argonavis is so... Argonavis is just so... They're just so... Yeah, I was at this part, I remember like after like Masta cried on stage and everybody was like, delivering these really emotional speeches. Everyone was like really worried that like the announcements were not going to be good news. But I guess they were just like, in like an emotional shift between where they are now and where they're going to be. And it's just, even though it's good, it's still, emotionally difficult. So. よろしくお願いします。Yeah, I wonder. I feel like the scarf looks light enough not to be like too hot, but I'm assuming, like being constantly like moving around and like singing and everything, it still probably gets to be a little bit warm. Like I wouldn't doubt that. So at least it keeps his neck warm. So they are warriors. They've literally been through so much and have come out even stronger on the other side. They're kind of like an inspiration, if anything. Hey, hey! Even though I still don't understand a lot of Japanese, just seeing them talk makes me so happy. I can only imagine how much happier I would be if I actually understood Japanese. Maybe one day that can be a reality for me. I'll be able to catch more words and conversations and stuff. So. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I love being an Navi too. Being a Navi is amazing. Of course he did. I wouldn't put it past him. He needs to make that bank for his family. Restart! I love how they played this song just before all the announcements drop. I feel like they did that on purpose. And I applaud them for that. And the fact that this is like the first time they like perform it live, I think that just makes it hit harder. "うまくやれてるなんてまた小さな嘘まだ涙は流せないから」だって確かに僕の心は明日を描いてる街の明かりと静寂をかき分けて小さなこの部屋で響いた音だけ頼りに僕らはここからまた始まるんだ追いかけるただ届くようにあの日と同じオリオン座がほら見えるよ白く染まらない東京で僕らの名前輝けるように歌う Like, I think the first time we heard this song was like literally a year ago. Like almost a year ago. During Argonavis' Short Sound Only Live. I remember when I first heard that, I was like absolutely blown away because like I thought the song that we were gonna get, like the new song, was gonna be Stand By Me. But then they played that like the third in the set list, and I was like, wait, so we're not getting Stand By Me? Then what's the new song? What are we getting? And then this banger plays, and I was like absolutely floored. Alright, it is quiet era stories. My mother just came in to say goodnight, so I must be quieter. So, fortunately for y'all, I will have to stop singing, so. Oh my gosh, the way the starlights, or like the lights, just kind of raise ever so gently. If they were supposed to like, I don't know what constellations they could have been, but if they were supposed to be like constellations, oh, like the Argonavis project is not short of like being able to like add like small details to like the most like like mundane parts and make them special, like stage lighting, like them making it like doing this whole like dropping lights and make them look like stars. Like that's that's beautiful. I think, yeah. I'm gonna turn up my mic a little bit just to compensate for my whispering. Hopefully it doesn't sound too terrible. So, sometime in the future, probably very soon, I will keep singing. Even if I'm not streaming, I will just be singing. Singing is a huge part of who I am, so I will never shut up. This part was so funny because they didn't turn off Hey Hey's mic, so he was louder than everybody else. Oh my gosh. Argonavis is love, Argonavis is life. Oh, they're just so. If only I had better words to describe my feelings. And now here we go for the announcements that literally blew us all away, that we were not expecting in the slightest. Hallelujah. I still can't believe this. They just show from Argonavis. Like, oh my gosh. They really did that. They were just like, yeah, we're done with the Bang Dream name. We're like, apparently they kept the from Bang Dream. That sounded really weird. But like, I think it was, they said that they kept that just to like kind of honor the project, or like honor the franchise, but like they took out Bang Dream to like, you know, kind of move forward with things. So I think that's cool that they did that, but also like good for them. Good for them for like, you know, dropping Bang Dream. So, and then like this live coming up. Oh, this is so exciting. This is gonna be like the last like live show that is technically part of like I guess like in the last era of like, you know, Argonavis from Bang Dream before they switch over to like the Argonavis Co. Before that becomes official. That's so exciting. From Argonavis first live. That's oh my gosh, that's so exciting. And this part, frickin' Bandai Namco with VR lives? What? Excuse me? I'm losing my mind. These silhouettes look so cool. Oh, and the timer has restarted once again. We are now into the 2-hour mark of the live. So please do not be confused. This timer doesn't go past an hour, so it just keeps looping. Oh yes, the fan clubs. Have you guys signed up for email for the fan clubs? Or I guess they're only doing the email right now for Navi, like Navigator's Navi. They haven't said, I don't think they've released anything about the Argonavis or Gyraxia fan clubs yet, but like, I want to be part of this fan club. Please. Please. And then the new game. Shin Appuri Game. This part was so funny because literally, like, it was this live has been pretty much silent for this whole time, you know, because of like COVID restrictions and stuff. So they're like saying like not to like cheer or anything. And that one instant, everybody was just like, like they gasped and they were just super excited because absolutely nobody was expecting that. Absolutely nobody, and it was so good. We declare this day, and February 1st is Argonavis Independence Day. It should be a holiday. It should really be a holiday. You are Yuto Goryo Hyuga Daisuke. You are exactly that. fan club thing is so exciting. Like we're getting a fan club. Yeah. Yeah, he's just like, allow me to to do this properly. I find this really funny though, because like back in 2019, 2020, I think I mentioned this earlier, but there was this joke that I that I was like, you know, promoting the boys so much, or promoting Argonavis so much, that I was like the PR manager. So I became the unofficial Argonavis PR manager. And now Hyusuke is essentially the official Argonavis PR manager. So in a way, I feel kind of honored. So. Oh yes, here he is, the producer of the Argonavis project, who's now like the CEO of the Argonavis Co. So thank you for all of your hard work. I missed your name, but thank you for all your hard work, sir. I appreciate this so much. Hyusuke is king. Hyusuke! Man. I feel like for the most part everyone's been like super understanding about like, you know, the game's closure and everything, even though it hasn't been like, you know, easy to kind of wrap our heads around. It's especially with like all the news that's been given. Um it's been a lot easier to you know, understand and accept. Oh, and what she's talking about, like the name is a bit different. It's from Argonavis, and I. Oh my gosh! I remember seeing that for the first time. I was like, wait. Like everyone was making jokes about, you know, like Argonavis dropping the Bang Dream title before it had actually been confirmed, and then when they actually said this and showed this off, it was like, wait, they actually dropped the Bang Dream name. They are not actually Bang Dream. Like apparently, like quote unquote, like the relations between Bandori and Argonavis isn't gonna change much. But to be honest, was there really anything there to begin with? Like, like they essentially treated them like two separate things, anyways. So you know, it's not really much being lost in that aspect. So, yeah, no. Oh, and this is the first live, yeah. Yeah, this is literally like their like essentially a rebrand, their restarting point. Like, I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them for coming this far, being able to get to this point and being like, yeah, we deserve better and we're going to do things our own way now. So, yeah, take it or leave it. Actually, don't even bother. We're just gonna leave. That's how you end the year, becoming independent. Honestly, like, this is such a power move on their end. And I have so much respect for them and literally everybody involved in the project. I'm very, very intrigued to see like what this whole like CG VR live thing is about. Like what the heck is going to go on with that? That's going to be interesting. And like being produced by Bandai Namco? Bandai Namco? I wonder if this is going to lead to like the Side M Argonavis collaboration we've been wanting for literally ever. And I feel like that collaboration would be so powerful. Yeah, Argonavis deserves the world, and they decide they're gonna take the world for themselves. And you know what? We should let them. Argonavis world domination. Let's go! Now the the exhaustion is really catching up with me now. Oh, I don't know much about OnStars CG lives. I didn't know they really had them. I don't know much about OnStars. I tried getting into it a little while ago, but it was too intimidating and the fans scared me. So I was like, I'll appreciate it in spirit and from a distance and never actually look into it, but it's not for me. Yeah, I'm wondering what they mean by virtual reality exactly, because like CG, you can imagine what they're gonna look like, but virtual reality, like, is it like, is it gonna be like Project Sekai like lives or something? That'd be so funny. Like, I don't know. It'll be interesting. Like, maybe like the camera view will be like you can like move in a way that makes it like seem like you're at an actual physical live setting, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Utsubri had one last year? Oh, that's cool. I wonder if it'll be similar to that then. I mean, considering it's for like, the same from the same company, it wouldn't surprise me. But that'd be so cool. Like that'd basically be like these CG VR lives kind of feel like, sound only lives, but without the sound only part. And it's like, the characters, doing their thing and stuff. We get to see like character interactions. That'd be so cool. I think I saw the pre-registration links somewhere on Twitter. I can't remember exactly, but like the link takes you to like a page where you input like your age, where you live, like which region, if like there's like a whole bunch of like regions in Japan, but then like the last one is the one you want to click, which is like other, which is not in Japan, which is us internabis. So, and then your email, and then you like confirm, and then you click the link that it sends you to that email to confirm that. So, oh yes, they're celebrating Kyusuke's promotion. I wonder how that like got in the works. Like I feel like the talk for like this company came up, a while ago. Like, so I wonder exactly how they decided that like Kyusuke would be, part of like staff alongside being a voice actor, which I think is pretty cool. Because like, I mean, you hear about like, there's like a few seiyus that I know of that like started their own company, like their own voice acting agency and stuff. And I mean, this is kind of like on like the same like kind of area as that. That's so cool. And he's gonna be like very close working with all like the decisions and stuff. And like that's just so cool. That's so cool. I trust Yusuke so much. Wait, what the heck? What's this about Christmas? Oh, what is this? Argonavis Christmas edition? Hold on, what? Oh my gosh, is this a Christmas event? No way! Wait, okay, so... let's see... So I think... there's Masa, Yusuke, oh, I can't read. I think is that one of Masaya? Yes. Yes, Wada Masaya is there. And, Kodai Sakai Kodai, and who else? Oh, Ichikawa Taichi. Oh, that's a funky lineup. Look at that. Okay, I'll get back to the live. I'll look at this more later, but everyone's just talking about like, wow, all these announcements just right over our heads. So much is happening. I agree. Yeah, if you look on the official project account, they just tweeted something about a Argonavis Christmas live event, kind of like Navi Halloween with Gyraxia, but it seems like it's gonna be like with not just like Argonavis seiyus, like band seiyus, but like with a bunch of other seiyus from like the other bands and stuff. So I think that's really cool. Though it doesn't seem like there's anybody from Gyraxia in the cast for this Christmas event, so Gyro got Halloween and everybody else gets Christmas. So I guess that's fair. I'm very excited to hear more about that. Hopefully I'll have money to watch that, but who knows? Oh, we come to the final song of the live voice. Oh yeah, Kochan has his birthday event, and Masa's gonna be a guest on it. That's exciting. And also the fact that Shinichi is part of like My Hero stage as Aoyama of all characters. That is so funny. That is so funny. It's like so polar opposite to Kenta, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Voice, my love. Oh, now I'm just realizing the first time voice was ever performed was at Argonavis' first live. And they played that for their last song too. Not the encore. The encore was Goal Line. But like the last song of like the set list before the encore, that was voice was the last song. They really did so many callbacks to first live. I'm so emo. It's emo novice hours. Ah! Oh my gosh, yes, Kochan and Hyusuke are like, I love when they're like together. They're such good best friends, man. Like the fact that they're from like the same prefecture and they've like bonded over that and they're just a bunch of goofballs. I love them. I hope they have like jam sessions and stuff. Like they're just like Hyusuke on his guitar and then Kochan on the drums. They're just jamming out together. Please. I think that's something we need in our lives. Wait, do they actually? Oh my gosh. Good for them. Good for them. Is it on like Instagram or something? Because like I don't have Instagram, so like I don't. I mean I used to, but like I never went on it and I just deleted it. But if that's where they are, like I might reconsider then. Oh, they're actually. How have I missed those? Maybe I've seen them and I just forgot. Oh, getting ready, getting ready, getting ready. The end. Oh my gosh. Arigatou gozaimasu. アルゴナビスが最高でした I don't even think I said that right. I'm sorry. Man, Argonavis is the best. I take no criticism. Argonavis is the best. Forever and always. I will never love another group quite like them. Wait, this part was so cute. Oh, the Morishi Hyusuke jump. Ah! This isn't gonna be the last time I rewatch this. I will just say that right now. Alright, I can stop the timer finally. If only it actually timed it right, it would be at. Oh, wow, this show is like 2.5 hours long. Damn, that's a long show. Oh my gosh. Let's get background music back on. Man. I don't think I can say I love Argonavis enough. That would not encapsulate just how much I truly love them and appreciate them being in my life. Yeah, they're all working together as friends in an independent company. And I think that is so cool. I think this company's gonna be run by people who actually care and who actually want to like bring out the best of everything that this project has to offer. And like, I honestly think that this company, you know, switch over and creation was like maybe the best thing that could have ever happened to this project, because like, especially like if you've been following the project for a while, but even if you haven't, like, it's pretty noticeable that like this past year and the past couple of years, even though there's like been like, you know, pandemic and stuff, and it's been kind of hard to kind of, you know, adjust to things, like it at least for me, it was like just like a really bad gut feeling that Argonavis was not getting treated properly, that it was being diminished and dismissed and pushed to the side because it wasn't, you know, their priority. Even though it had so many successes and so many amazing innovative ideas, they didn't care. So I think like it wasn't just, you know, the fans that knows that, it was like, you know, the staff, they more than anyone knew what was going on, and now they like, you know, decided that this wasn't gonna be something that they stood for, and like, you know, creating a whole freaking company just for this project, like, that is such a badass move on their part. I am supporting them all the way. They deserve all of the success that comes their way now, in the past, and in the future. So I'm very, very excited to see where this goes. Incredibly excited. The future looks so bright for Argonavis, like stars shining in the night sky. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm gonna sleep well tonight, my gosh. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad it was fun. Thank you all for joining me. I had fun screaming and crying and, you know, just talking about the boys. Talking about Argonavis is one of my favorite things to do. I wish I had an actual personality though, but you know, working with what I got here, so. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm really getting tired. That coffee really didn't do much for me. Sorry, I'm just like totally vibing out to the background music right now. My brain is just blue screened. The exhaustion's really catching up to me now. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Ooh. Yay! Glad you found the pre-registration for the fan club. Yeah! Also, speaking of like forms and stuff, there's another form that released after Kito Bokura ended, and it's like basically like the the forms where it's like, oh, your age and where you're from, and like did you see the live, and what things you like about Argonavis, and like what things you're excited about for the project, and listing what kind of covers that they want the project to do and things like that. So if you have a chance, go do that form if you can, and the Argonavis project, some things that you wanted to do. So yeah. Oh, sorry. It's almost 10:30. I'm really tired now. Oh, I thought I was gonna have a bit more energy to, discuss things, but like, I'm actually fading. I'm going to fall asleep very soon, I think. Oh, sorry, this hasn't been much of a discussion. I guess after talks discussion, anyways. Well, I guess now I will put down my Penlights. Ooh, there we go. Oh my gosh, yes, Grand Rodeo! Can you imagine? That'd be so funny if Gyraxia covered a Grand Rodeo song. I wouldn't put them past the project to do something like that. They would totally pull something like that. Just for the irony, I think that'd be so funny. Oh my god. I really hope that they have like the movie release for like online viewing somehow. I don't know if that's possible at this stage in the game, but you know what? I'm gonna wish for it anyways, because it's what I want, and I want to see the new scenes, please. I'm sure many others would also love to watch the scenes, the new scenes from the movie. I just want to see how they like spliced everything together. It's like the anime was like 13 episodes, so, and the movie was like not the 13 episodes. I'm assuming it was like 2 hours max, maybe. So I'm very intrigued to see what they did. Yeah, have them do a Grand Rodeo cover would just be like absolutely legendary. For real. Give Internabi movie rights, please. I really, really hope that they'll do like some kind of online viewing, even if it doesn't have subtitles. I just want to watch it. I just want to inject this new Argonavis content into my soul. Please. Onegaishimasu from Argonavis. And of course, Puchiko Novice anime. I want that so bad. Someday. But it seems like from like the interview that will be like the 4Gamers interview with the CEO of Argonavis Co. It seems like we're gonna be getting more like voice drama content, which I'm gonna be honest is some of my favorite content so far. I think they've captured the characters the best in terms of like their character dynamics and stuff, and the flow of like the scenarios and everything. I very much like them all so far, so I am very much looking forward to more voice drama content. Maybe subbed in the future too, that would be amazing. Yeah, watching with others would be super fun. Theater viewings are always cool. Always cool. Actually, like, they did, the CEO did mention that in, like, the 4Gamers interview, that said that, like, the interviewer was like, oh, do you know about, like, your international audience or something like that? And, he was like, yeah, like, we've noticed that like there's a lot of like international fans that, you know, like they write like, you know, like messages for the characters like their birthdays or Valentine's Day or something like that, like with the the Japanese that they practice and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Internavi rights. So there's like there's mad hope that one day that this will be a thing, and if and when it is, I really hope that I will be able to work with them somehow. Whether it be it like, you know, as, you know, a VTuber or directly with like Argonavis Co. International. That would be amazing. But, you know, we'll see what the future holds, I guess. Now I'm just gonna keep working hard and doing my best and seeing where I go from here. Which I guess this is sorry I'm like shifting this to myself, but like we're getting close to 400 subscribers. That's really exciting. Like, yeah. So I'm just gonna keep doing my thing, working hard, streaming, memeing, accepting my cringe, and having fun with y'all, because this is a lot of fun, and it's really getting me out of my comfort zone a little bit. Like it's nerve-wracking, and I make mistakes, and I don't speak as eloquently as I would like to, and I feel like I can be more entertaining, and I'm really hard on myself. But you know, being just, you know, just doing it, like, you know, like with auditions, you just gotta, you know, try and keep doing this, and you fail, you learn from it. If you succeed, then yay. And there's the whole journey that has been me learning how to work streaming software and YouTube streaming platform and all this fun stuff is it's been good. It's been really good. I still don't know a lot of things, and I'm still, you know, kind of just playing it by ear, but I'm having a lot of fun. So I'm glad y'all could be here with me. And I'm sorry for being super cheesy, but that's what I'm good at. So super ooey gooey cheese just sprinkled all over y'all. Yeah, licensing is weird. I don't know. I guess we'll never really know exactly what happened behind closed doors with like licensing and everything, but I hope that going forward they'll be able to have a broader reach with their new anime content, and they'll get licensed by you know, sites that have like a wider reach and stuff. I think that'd be really awesome. So oh, thank you. That'd be kind of a miracle, I think, to get verified. But you know what? I'm on my way, slowly, steadily, and possibly surely. Like, I don't have a timeline for that sort of thing. Like, it'll happen when it happens. If it's like super quick, or if it just, you know, slowly gets there. Like, just getting there in general would be like an amazing feat. So, yeah, you're just hoping for that to happen. That'd be pretty cool. That means I'd have to get like, you know, emotes and stuff. That would be, but you know, that's a bridge I'll cross when I get to it, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Do your own thing. There's no definite way of doing something. It's like, you know, you've got the medium, and you just kind of do what you can with it, the way that you know how, and the way that you do best, and you grow and you learn and you make mistakes and you find your own path. Like, yeah, like, you know, I play games, and I've recently done other things, you know, like ASMR and the chatting streams and everything, and now I'm doing like, you know, live watch alongs with you know, Argonavis content, which you know, not a lot of people are really doing, or really at all, but that's just because it's something that I love and I want to share with people and talk about, so that's why I do it, because I love it. So. It's really fun sharing the things that you love with other people. I think that's really nice, and when they also love it too, and then there's just this whole, like, you know, existence of love for this thing that you all love, and then it's just love all around. So much love. Love, love, love. Root of love. Yeah, like, I'm hoping it would be really cool if, like, if I could hit 400 subscribers by, like, the end of the year. That would be pretty sick. So, you know, just gotta keep working hard. And we'll see where things go. I'm very grateful for everyone who's already here and who's been here for, you know, for a while. Like, it's kind of baffling that, like, you know, like, sometimes I think about it and I'm like, people actually come to these streams and they, you know, watch me stream and talk nonsense and try to figure out what to say and game very badly. And I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And I wanna do more. I wanna, you know, show my appreciation. I'm very bad at it. I'm very bad at showing my appreciation for these kinds of things, but like, I wanna, you know, improve and be able to be a better content creator that you know, delivers better content for you guys, so we can all have fun and enjoy our time here while we can. So Yusuke really became idol manager. Actually, speaking of idol manager, I'll be playing that later this week, so watch out for that. That'll be fun. I haven't played Idol Master on stream. Idol Manager. I've never played Idol Master on stream. I haven't played Idol Manager on stream for a while now, and yeah, I'll talk about it more on the day of. So, good morning. Thanks for joining. I'm just kind of rambling right now. No, I'm actually not sure how much longer I'll go for, because my voice is getting kind of tired, and I'm also just tired, and I need sleep. After everything that's happened, I need to sleep. So oh, thank goodness for ice cold water. That feels so nice. Wait, what the heck? Oh my gosh. There's more Argonavis content on the Twitter. I don't know what's happening, but Ren Pape is talking about something. Oh, it's talking about the Christmas event, I see. I love Ren Pape. He's so funny. He's so silly. I see what's going on. Oh, it's happening on the 24th, which will be Christmas Day for me. Oh goodness. At 8 p.m. So if I watch it at 6 a.m. How long is it gonna be though? It's gonna be like 2 hours, maybe? I'll have to plan this carefully. I'll have to see what happens. Yeah, we all need to sleep for like 3 days to just make up for all the lost sleep we've gotten. So yeah, I think now is a good time to turn in and get some rest. And I mean, I'll be streaming tomorrow too, for Koharu's birthday doodle stream. That'll be very chill. I don't know if I'll even be coloring that doodle. I'll probably just like do some sketches or something, or I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what my mood is. We'll see how tired I am. So, yeah, thank you again, everybody, so much for joining me. Argonavis is love. Argonavis is life. Take care of yourselves. And thank you for being here, for just being yourselves. So, and on that note of pure cheese, until we meet again, bye bye.